What is going on out there, people on YouTube? Thanks for joining me here on my channel, Stephen Sturgill. I'm your host for the next few minutes. Once again, as I promised, guys, we're taking a look today at oud. Well, not ouds plural, but another oud scent in my long, hopefully fun journey looking at oud scent. So today, guys, we're looking at this guy. Got a decant off eBay. Hugo, a very good seller with a absolute stellar rating and many hundreds, if not thousands, of transactions. And this is Hugo Boss Damask Oud. Sorry, it's on my nail. That's disgusting. Anyways, so I'd seen this for a while online, and of course it is out of production. I believe this dropped 2013, if I'm not mistaken. May even be slightly older than that, but I believe it was 2013 when this dropped. So it's about 5 years old. This has almost a semi-cult following online, but there's also a lot of detractors, dare I say, a few haters out there that didn't think much of the scent, but a lot of people really did. Here we go now. Could not find the nose on this. It's probably a team. There we go. That should do it. Okay, right away I'm getting pepper. Maybe some saffron. Something resembling something slightly herbaceous and aquatic, almost like an oriental tea. Just starting to get an oud accord. It's quite nice. It's almost kind of mixed with some incense. It's not at all overly animalic, but it doesn't smell ridiculously synthetic or fake at the same time. It's quite smooth, fairly robust. This is quite impressive for a very sort of run-of-the-mill mainstream designer house, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to throw shade at the House of Boss, but most niche lovers almost can't stand even mention the word boss, like it's an anathema to even mention them in the context of real perfumery. But this is quite nice, and a little hint of the rose just came through. Some kind of little tiny baby hint of something kind of like tangerine peel or something. Maybe a little sandalwood and cedar. Almost a hint, a very tiny baby hint of something like patchouli. But that's about it. I would say it's quite straightforward. It's blended quite well. I don't think it's breaking any new ground, but at the same time, I think for what it is, it's really done quite well. This is a mature scent. It's sensual. It's a little bit seductive. I don't know that it's outrageously sexy, but it's done well. It's done very well for what it is. Having said that, I don't think it's a must-buy for me, although it is quite interesting. Again, this is more of a first impressions. Obviously, I've not lived with this scent for a full day or two. I will say, unfortunately, I'm not liking it as much as my Elie Saab Essence Numéro 4, number 4 Oud. This is absolutely special juice, sublime. Get your nose on Elie Saab. But for what this is, it's quite nice. Again, it's not groundbreaking. I've heard mixed reviews online about longevity. Some people claim 8-10 hours. Other people say they did not get past 3 hours with any realistic degree of projection. One guy online claimed that it became nothing more than a scent bubble after the first hour and a half. And then after another 3 to 4 hours, just I don't want to say the vaguest of skin scents, but only just a skin scent. So I can't comment on any of that, not having, again, lived with the fragrance. But it's nice. It's not unpleasant. It's not off-putting. I would say it's easy to wear. It's really good for what it is, and I think it can be had for relatively cheap online right now. For those of you who are interested, I think you can get the full bottle, which I think's 90 mils, if I'm not mistaken. The big bottle, could be wrong, could be 100, but I think it's 90. May even be smaller, but I think it's a 90 mils. You can get that for about, I think, roughly 75 to 80 bucks online. Not a bad way to get a fragrance that's out of production, will never be coming back, and the exact same guys. And this is nice, but I can tell it's already beginning to get lighter. And it's just leaving a nice little peppery, smoky haze behind. Not a whole lot of oud going on here. I'm not sure how I feel about this. This is a try before you buy. Go in peace, my son. That's about all I can say. It's nice for what it is. I really don't know what its long-term character is going to be. If you want to get your nose on a sample or a decant, I highly recommend it. It is interesting. Definitely at this point, not at all a recommended buy. Try before you buy. That's it, guys. That's going to wrap it up. I've got one more episode to film tonight before I turn in. So that's going to do it for now. Tune in for the next episode. I'll be taking a look at Chopard's Oud Malaki. Heard great things about it, but I've also heard some mixed reviews about it, so we'll see. Anyways, if you like, please subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you next time, hopefully. Not too long. Spray often, spray well. Live life on your terms, not someone else's. Peace out. Love you guys. Ba-bam. Next time.